Good evening and welcome to another session of Good Night Meditation. And for tonight's topic, we are going to share some thoughts on the cyclical nature of the soul. It is very interesting that we see how things go in a cyclical way in everything, but we don't think about the soul in that way. So everything in nature moves in cycle. There is day and night. There are the seasons of spring, summer, fall, and winter. There are the phases of the moon and even life itself, from birth to growth, to maturity, to death, and then rebirth again. In the beginning, there is maximum potential in energy. That is when we experience an abundance in nature. But all this abundance does not remain, because as time passes, the energy decreases and what was new becomes old. Then, when that energy is completely lost, when there is no energy anymore, there is a new beginning again. Things start to become new again. So, seeing the dynamics of nature and matter, we can understand that it is a reflection of human consciousness. So, let's have some thoughts and reflect on these thoughts of the cyclical nature of the soul. And so we can understand a little more why things are the way they are at this day and age. So let's sit straight in a relaxed position and feel the energy of the soul flowing through every cell of the body. Then bring your attention to the center of the forehead. In the middle of the eyes, be aware of your eternal self, the soul. A tiny point of light shining in the center of the forehead. And as you dive deep into your consciousness, the consciousness of the soul, the invisible self, the true being, the being of light, you begin to experience that your nature is eternal, is peace, a peaceful being. And then I start to remember that when I was completely pure, full of spiritual powers and perfect, at that stage of purity and perfection, that stage can be reflected in nature, and my experiences were of happiness and joy. I was divine. At that time, I was pure. I was full of spiritual and divine energy. And then, as the energy of the soul began to decrease, my soul powers were declining. My purity was diminishing. Confusion was taking over my whole being. And that is being reflected on nature and matter, is being reflected on human consciousness. And because the energy of the soul is diminishing and is almost diminished to nothing, I am experiencing sorrow and suffering. And I give sorrow to others. I began to feel peaceless. I forgot who I really am, a soul. And as I begin to remember again of the true self, my true self, all my original qualities of the soul, peace, love, purity, joy, happiness, begin to emerge. And gradually, again, I, the soul, fill myself with powers. I return to my natural nature of purity and peace. I return to perfection. And for this to happen, I must connect with the Supreme Soul, who is always pure, who is always peaceful, and he never goes through the cycle from being pure to impure. He is constant. And because this connection with the Supreme, I can regain my state of purity. I can be full again and experience happiness again. Thank you. Good night.